fall. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Bueno, ya estoy por aquí. Vamos a hacer una recapitulación de lo que pasó ayer. Ayer maté ya el grifo, que me costó lo suyo. Y ahora voy a seguir pues con la misión principal en busca de Yennefer.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Ahora tengo que llevarle la cabeza del grifo al comandante este para que me dé la pista donde se encuentra Yennefer. Aquí está mi preciado tesoro. Un poquito macabro.
Come on.
Bueno, creo ver que ayer cogí unos objetos. No. Pensaba que sí, pero no. No llevo nada de objeto. Vamos, no me dio objeto. Vamos a hacer estos viajes rápidos. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? Vale, sí. Vamos, vale. A ver qué me dice sobre Yennefer.
Vedi me. My flawless will never believe it.
Mensajero. Vale, sí. Eres un hombre de pocas palabras. ¿Qué? ¿Vas a hacer algo? Sí. Voy a listar. Vamos a ver.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Vamos, dice, le echamos voz de capitán bueno.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
He matado al grifo.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Como buen brujo, yo cojo mi pasta. Así.
Any tidings from Vizima?
¿Dónde están latigando a este?
Please, no more.
Leche.
Mercy, please. Looking for trouble? No more. Please, no more. Mercy, please.
Va.
Barbarians.
Pues nada, nos vamos a Huizima. Bueno, se sube de nivel. O sea que... mutágenos también, es verdad. Selecciona la pestaña de mutágenos. Parece que te parió. Bueno, que elija uno, solo tengo uno. Que este es del grifo. Anda, mira. Vitalita. La ventaja del mismo color. Vale. Muy interesante. No es del mismo color, pero le regenera. Y aquí tenemos ataque rápido. Vale. Pero bueno, se me ha olvidado lo que había venido. Técnica de la escuela del gato. No, prefiero mejorar el ataque. Vale. Y ya el siguiente ya me aumentaría un 20%. Un 25%. Perfecto. Bien. Y yo creo que aquí ya... nos vamos a la nueva zona, porque aquí ya hemos visto todo. Vamos a confirmarlo. Me queda algunos signos por averiguar. Pero va. Me interesa este. Vamos a descubrir esa zona. Vamos al cruce. De noche nos vamos a encontrar con los lobos. La verdad es que me encanta la ambientación. Buah. Entrando en el bosque con esa niebla.
Slow now.
A ver qué había en esta casa.
Come on. Not so fast, Roach. That's
No,
it, Roach.
Son no son. Ahí ya ha pasado.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Ay, que eso es aquí. No lo creo. No puede ser. Esta fuente la he usado. No, no voy a combatir por combatir. Quieto.
Come on.
No tengo nada, a ver. Anda. Pues vamos a hacerla. Voy a tener que esperar a Yennefer. Total, me dio calabaza, así que espere ahora. Joder, toda la noche viajando. Sí, eso está bien. Vale, apunta y soltar. ¿No son buenos o malos? son malos. Pues entonces... sorpresa, joder. Mierda. Necesito alimento, no he caído en eso. Uf. No estaba bien planteado. Me ha dejado. Vale. Necesito alimento. Tengo que cazar primero. Joder, ¿por qué no hay ni madera?
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the gospel.
Creo que es un caballo salvaje. Bien, me están siguiendo dos. ¿Dónde está el arquero? Cada uno. Bueno, quedan dos. Vamos, vamos. Venga. Coño, la ha partido por la mitad. Esto por lo de antes. Ahora tengo el sándwich para recuperar vida. Vamos a buscar tesoro. Entra en la cabaña. De que hay un tesoro de los piratas estos. Contribuyentes de caza, plata, salitre y piel de lobo. Perfecto. Vamos a guardar por si acaso. Resina, cordel, grama, aceite para insectoides, cric de ribia, dinero, silla de montar mejorada, whisky, insignia de la fuerza especial templaria, el bateado, más moneda, objetos para vender y ya saqueado todo. Sí. A ver las botas si son mejores que las mías. No. O algo así. Parece que tengo otra misión de tesoro. ¿No? Vamos, no. Ahora sí. Ahora vamos por Yennefer. A ver. Vamos a vender. Que estamos falto de dinero.
Greetings. Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Nos vemos. Mustafa, comerciante este. Creo que mi colega Basemir me está esperando en la taberna.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
¿Quiénes son?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it?
Creo que aquí no de combate.
Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to
Let
my sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Hostia, qué golpe la verdad.
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Ok, bien.
Neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Venga, a dormir. Yo que por eso me han dado, Os voy a quemar. Me acabo de cortar la cabeza. Qué bestia.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Bueno, creo que ahora tampoco le gustan los brujos.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Joder.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Anda, su amante.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
¿Por qué
We
Wizima?
can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
¿Qué te ofreció?
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Aquí me separo de mi amigo Vesemir.
recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
¿Y estos quiénes son? Joder, qué buena la bruja.
Yennefer, how big? We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Esta es la que le gusta a nuestro amigo Geralt.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes.
Joder, qué simpático el tío.
Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Vuris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Pues la verdad es que no lo sé.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold.
No me pasa por no haber leído los libros ni haber jugado a los de Witcher anteriores.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
¿Qué dijo? ¿Escapó o recibió su merecido? A ver si que se escapó.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her.
Ahora vengo.
Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Ya estoy aquí, que me habían llamado por teléfono.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Bueno, he elegido la respuesta al azar. No sé si habré hecho bien, habré hecho mal. Ya más adelante seguro que lo sabré.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
¿Y mi ropa?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Personajes. Pequeña cerilla. Evelyn Van Embrage. O sea, es el emperador de Nilfgaard. Bueno, no vamos a esperar al emperador. ¿Y esto qué? Ah, la toalla. Pues ya estoy listo.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Supongo.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
Come on, Zera.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Yo no me arrodillo.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence?
Lo siento los latigazos.
I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
Creo que era esta.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. Yes. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Vale. Seremos respetuosos.
In grimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Vamos a hacer la reverencia.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen, wat gern favor?
No creo que le haya gustado. Vamos a ver.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
You know what they say. Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger.
La
The
cacería
wild
salvaje.
hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
¿Ha vuelto? ¿Estás seguro?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
Bueno, ¿y por qué yo?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you are looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
No son muy amigos.
State, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid!
Mererid.
Take him to the sorceress.
Sé que ha impuesto el brujo. Le diga al emperador.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. Not breaches of etiquette for one day.
Calm yourself.
Ow! What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Helanda. Colonia, my name will wait here like some supplicant.
Raadsliden enikt testun is saur an nein fire.
Es ist sieht Epsa. Epfinster nein. Nein kaputt.
Gwyn hart fe gledfion. Eset en geralt. Out of the way.
King Ved Renegat. En Selfrid Renegat. Eset Plenten et Nordmark. En Selfrid den Sigla. Casper en Velden to Merry.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
No vale.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes?
Be so kind.
True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church.
Mi amiga Yennefer.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Ahora son nuestros agentes.
So they're our agents now? My, they've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
¿Qué quiere decir la cacería salvaje?
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
Sarcástica.
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
¿Dónde has visto a Ciri?
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Antes de despedirnos, venga.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Venga.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Bueno, hay algo que coge aquí. Ya. No puedo entrar en inventario. Vamos. Ah, bueno, vámonos que aquí no sabemos nada. ¿Quién es el embajador? Este es.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Ahora vengo. Ya estoy aquí de nuevo. ¿Cómo va la guerra? ¿Cómo están las cosas en Belén? En Novigrado. Y que no tiene vergüenza. Vale, ¿cómo va la guerra?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, A vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Entonces en Belén me voy a encontrar una zona de guerra.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
El varón sanguinario. ¿Y qué novedades hay en Novigrado?
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
La Iglesia del Fuego. Eso me recuerda a Juego de Tronos.
Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
¿Y de scaling?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Pues gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Me voy a por mi ropa. Ya que aquí solo hay... saquear. No creo que echen de menos estos libros. Será de Temeria. Ah. Bueno.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Por ejemplo.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
¿Para dónde voy?
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Nuevo indicador, árbol de la horcada. Tengo aquí un indicador.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
Nah, jugar las cartas no quiero. A ver, ¿puedo cambiar la ropa? Sí. Espada de plata. Mi espada de acero. Mi chaqueta. Mis botas. Mis pantalones. Mis guantes. Mi ballesta. Y ya está. A ver, la carta de Yennefer. Yennefer, querida amiga. Gracias por la carta. Discúlpame por no haberte respondido la vez que intentaste ponerte en contacto conmigo. A través del megascopio. Intento limitar las comunicaciones mágicas a lo mínimo imprescindible. Nunca se sabe con quién nos escucha, ¿no te parece? Me alegro mucho de que te hayas encontrado un puesto en la corte de nuestro generoso emperador y te deseo que tengas suerte en la búsqueda de su hija. Me alegra saber que las intenciones de Emrin hacia ella se han vuelto más, ¿cómo lo diría?, mundanas. Quizá en estas circunstancias será posible llegar a un acuerdo sobre la logia. Respondiendo a tu primera pregunta, te aseguro que Ciri no se hará visto en el sur de la Aruga, créeme, porque reconocería su obra mágica hasta durmiendo. Llevo mucho tiempo sin saber nada de Tris, solo sé que en Novigrado la situación ha empeorado. Me mencionó la posibilidad de huir a Covir, pero me temo que la situación política actual es un sueño imposible. Espero reunirme en breve contigo en Vizima. Primero, no obstante, debo atender asuntos desafortunados por urgentes en Baukrir. Con mi más sincero afecto, fingir amigo. Postdata, gracias por la noticia sobre Geralt, a quien parece que siempre le sale todo bien. Vale. Vámonos, que aquí huele demasiado realeza.
Evain Kersher, is Daithwin Adden in Khan at Morfoot.
Medeta, Estra
Greetings.
Esen Novigrad.
Gods preserve ye.
Yes?
Bueno, no soy muy habladores.
Hey.
Entonces rumbo a Belén. Árbol de la ahorcada.
Geralt and Yennefer would be united, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Anda. Belén, norte de Temeria. 5 días después. 5 días de viaje. Donde hay cuervos. Y ahí viene el árbol de los ahorcados. Vamos, sardinilla. A ver, este mapa. La misión es aquí. Pero voy a este poblado, que aquí hay misiones secundarias seguro. Y aquí... Uf, estoy inmenso. Madre mía, aquí yo me voy a tirar un mes. Bueno, vamos acercando a este pueblo.
Faster.
Imaginaba un pueblo fantasma.
Come on now. Faster.
What are you looking at? Freak.
Bueno, se ve que no son muy simpáticos. Cuidado con lo que dices, vamos a tener oídos y alguien que te quiere. Bueno, aquí hay un par de misiones. Una mujer desaparecida. Son los ritmos que he cogido. Joder, qué bonita la canción. Gracias. Mátese, señora. ¿De aquí no hay comerciante? Aquí solo hay cuervos.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry marched from the swamp. Our boys wished to surrender, but the Black Ones would take no prisoners. They gathered our men, stood them in a circle, and cut down every last one like the butchers they were. Harpies cover the meadow now.
No.
Or perhaps they're king cubs.
¿Por qué llora? Vale, me he equivocado de poder. Página de acá. A ver la espada. Espada de acero. Ya tengo una espada mejor. Y le puedo colocar... que tiene intensidad de la señal de Quen y probabilidad de impacto crítico, 4%. Con la bonificación que tiene esto ya sería un porcentaje mayor. Joder. Espérate. Ahí. Piel de lobo y cuero introducido. Espérate. No. Esta no. Esta sí es una casa abandonada. Joder.
Best stay clear of the swamps.
Pues no sirve. Claro, aquí se ve que no hay mercader. Pues bueno, yo voy a dejarlo por hoy. Ya mañana seguiré con la misión de ir a la posada de la encrucijada. Pues bueno amigos, nos vemos mañana entonces.